Hi guys, how are you all today morning? Good morning. Today we will talk about a subject which is equally important in both material as well as spiritual life of a living entity. This topic or this word or this term is known as Dejavu. Dejavu means a feeling that what is happening to you now has happened to you before too. Now, how this is applicable to both material as well as spiritual side, I will try to enumerate now. We have, as you all know, three types of memory. One is called conscious or present memory. The other is called subconscious memory, and the third is called unconscious memory. Conscious memory is the one that we have of all events in our life in the present day circumstances. Subconscious memory is about various events in the past in this very life. What happened to you in your childhood, in your adulthood, in your teenage, etc. That is called subconscious memory. It means that something that has already happened in this world, in this life, and you cannot change it, but you can learn from it or from experience of events that happened to you in your life this time. The third is called unconscious memory. Here, spiritualism intervenes. Unconscious memory is something that is based on the karma and destiny of a living entity that has already been recorded by his or her soul from his or her past births. Actually, memories that have been recorded by the karma, by the soul of destiny and karma are the ones or the basis by which the soul decides on this present life. It is said by spiritualists that based on vibrations from the super soul, the soul decides to take a slice of memories and karma and destiny of your already recorded destiny and use it in one particular birth so that those memories or those karma and destiny can be worked out. I would like to elucidate on that. There have been several births of a living entity before, and there will be several births in future too. This present birth is based on the karma or destiny that has already been recorded by the soul of this particular living entity, and the soul of this particular living entity has decided to take a slice out of the thick slab of karma and destiny that it has already recorded, so that this particular slice can be worked out in this birth. That is the reason why there are many things that happen in a living entity's life which baffle or flabbergast even the living entity. Dejavu means that many a time you come across beings in this life, both male, female, and beastly, who you are able to identify easily with because the vibrations emanating from that particular being and that which is emanating out of you, they too collide with each other and fix to each other like gears. I mean that in many cases you come across a living being who you feel that you know this person before too. He could have been a relative, a friend, an enemy, or an acquaintance in your past birth, but he is one person whose relationship you may or may not cherish in this particular birth. This is actually applies to zodiac signs also. The sun sign and the moon sign of a living entity coincide with those of other human beings who may or may not be palatable or welcome in a living entity's life. If the sun sign and the moon sign of another person do not coincide with this living entity's sun sign and moon sign, then the two will be at loggerheads with each other. On the other hand, if it is a favorable sign, then they become friends. Similarly, in many cases, a living entity that includes you too must have come across various experiences or events or places which you feel are very common or which you have either experienced before or seen before or done before. Your soul, which recorded the karma in your lives of the past births, tells you through vibrations that either you have visited a particular place or you have done a particular work or you have seen a particular work and you have learned from it, and that is a part of your past experience. If that particular event is unsavory, you try to avoid it or you are very discouraged by it. என்னம்மா நான் சொன்னேன் இந்த வீடியோ பண்ணிட்டு வரேன் சொன்னேன் என்னம்மா நீ நோய்படு Sorry, there was a disturbance. Now, please see whether what I have said applies to you also, because your deja vu of persons, places, and events is something that decides on your complete personality, experiences, wisdom, intellect, etc. If the experiences from deja vu are good, they make you a better person. If they are bad, they still make you a better person, but in that circumstance, you tend to avoid that person or that experience henceforth. Kindly let me know what you think of what I have said right now. If you feel that my talk is making some sense, kindly subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that I can keep reminding you of my future videos. Please pardon me for various disturbances, errors, mistakes, etc. in my appearance, diction, spelling, grammar, etc. because there are many things which are not in my hands and they cannot be changed while making this video where I am concentrating only on the material subject or the spiritual subject which is the basis of this video. Till we meet next time, it is good day to all of you from TSV Raghavan.